Hello everyone. Sorry for the late start. Where did we leave off? All right. I had just figured out how to avoid everyone and just go over the station rather than through it. Yeah, we are going after Hypatia in the hopes that she can tell us more about the Crown Killer. Wouldn't that suck if the Crown Killer ended up being Emily Caldwin this entire time? That would be kind of a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, we also had a safe to open if we can find the key. The problem is that I'd searched the entire establishment and there was no key. So we might just have to leave it. Holy Lord, this loading screen is it's kind of inching along, isn't it? Gonna be here all day. All day. There we go. Are we good? Nope. We got loading screens. Or not loading screens. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we could do. Where are we? Oh, right. We're in Hypatia's apartment. Oh my god, there was a back entrance this whole time. I even came back there. I didn't even notice. Oh, I feel dumb. Where? Yeah, game. I know. I wish I could get said root or bone charm.
Huh? What?
There must be a goddamn hint about that safe. I don't think there is.
I have to tell myself that fixing all this will bring back prosperity.
Oh, there we go. 391. Yes, we're going to keep running the save contest. Maybe no one comes into the shop, or maybe a dozen people come in. like we had during the parade of fishmongers 5 years ago. And I promise, none of these thick-skulled dock workers or their coarse wives are going to guess the combination. We just run the contest to bring people into the shop, and if we're lucky, they talk it over about it over beers at their friends or at family dinners. See, since they don't know what's inside, they fill in the blanks. They imagine something as grand as treasure reserves of Dunwall Tower. We need the business, so keep the signs up. And stay polite to the knuckleheads who try to open the safe. That guy is just gonna ignore me, I guess. In that case, why even have an open combination? What'd we get? Spiritual killing blood flies or rats. That's actually pretty useful since blood flies don't count towards the number of things you killed.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Oh my god, Emily. If you say that one more time. Whale oil? It is whale oil.
What's going on?
And once we get
I'll search with you. Hey, you! What? Come here! Come here! I'll be wiping off your blood later. She's wounded! Let's tear you to pieces! I've been fighting scum like you since I put on the uniform!
Hey.
You're not supposed to be here.
I'm Emily Caldwell. I go where I want.
Let me show you how I got my stripes.
This is sloppy. What we got there?
It's not something bad. Maybe it's nothing.
Still the one down there which I haven't figured out how to get to.
So he says, keep alert. And I says, family, I've been alert. And he says,
Over there.
This time I
We
really
just-
need it.
something stinks around here. And it's not my job to clean up.
What?
Working for the Duke's not so bad. As
did
long
I
as
end
you're
up?
right guard. It ain't to be anybody else right now.
Something suspicious.
Whoops. How did I... That was a situation. You know, I said that Emily's blink is a lot less glitchy than Corvo's blink. I may have to take that back. Just because Emily's blink is, it puts you in locations you may not have expected. Whatever. We don't have to kill these guys. Eventually they'll find these corpses, but I'm not too worried.
Gotta give.
I saw you. No use hiding.
What?
Sure,
What the-
he knows how to talk.
Stop!
What a list.
I like that you can actually knock people out during combat. Because it means that you don't have to immediately restart the game if you're doing a non-lethal run. Thank you.
Damn it, I need to pee.
Does it, I wonder if it takes a rewire tool now.
Just some little bit of excitement once in a while.
Yep.
Nice for a second.
It'll be a while before people find the bodies. Until then, they can all sleep in a pile like a bunch of meerkats. Or ferrets, I guess? Veritanium would approve. Okay.
Someone there?
No way! What's that? It's you and me now. You aren't going anywhere.
Get away!
Attempts to go with the stealthy option almost always fail, it seems. A direct reversal of the first game.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Oh my god, Emily. Shut the fuck up about Addermeyer Station.
Devoured. Oh, that tastes rough everywhere. And we're nearly stung to death. So disfigured. Blood fly nests all over. I'll have a look around. Someone there?
Are you freaking kidding me?
I'm back here.
He literally turned around the moment that guard saw me. I was like, there's going to be someone coming over this edge, and I'm gonna just murder their face off. It's over or nothing, really.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Who's there?
What?
For my orders!
Can't be!
Let's see
That's your
what you
command.
got!
You aren't going anywhere!
Away!
On the move! Show yourself!
Wow.
Gunshot?
The guards are really good shots. Far better than Corvo was, certainly. Corvo never hit anyone. Like, first game, you could fire 3 shots at someone's head and it wouldn't just pass them by, it wouldn't even graze them.
They moved.
Hey, you!
I'm so glad that worked.
I know you're here somewhere. She's wounded!
I'll be wiping off your blood
hell.
later.
Of course it doesn't work on the way out, way back. What is the actual time? It's got to be under a second for them to notice me. At which point, what is the point of stealth? I actually might have better luck just murdering everyone.
Just have to finish my shift. Then I can go home. Put my feet up.
Carriage. Oh wow, you can see this from the start of the level. I mean, we'll be coming back through here, right? This is swank. Oh, I guess we won't be coming back through here. Huh. 3 hours, almost exactly. Fuck. Who did I kill? Well, now we've got to replay the entire thing. Who did I actually kill? Wait, do we have to do the outsider section again?
Am I still aboard Megan's ship?
Oh, we do have to do the outsider section again. Are you serious?
I
Why
can
does
feel
this put us
something
back
moving
here
closer.
and not at the start of the mission? Hang on a moment. I'm skipping all of this. Where's the start? Mission Edge of the world. Nope. Nope. Okay, we can't skip it because there's no longer a save. Well, if I have to sit through this, you guys do too.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I?
Oh my god, we have
I
to
can
find all
feel
those
something
fucking
moving
runes
closer.
again too. Why did
Empress
it
Emily.
That's Eddermire Station. That is...
Caldwin. I'm a
Is there a
friend
way
of
to
your
check
father's
in
from the
mission
bad old days.
whether you've killed anyone or not?
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of...
I have no idea who I killed. I apparently killed someone.
All the stories, they're true.
Where are we going? I feel like I'm going in circles.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
can't believe it's going to force us to go all the way through. I would have expected it to autosave and just keep the
What is
autosave,
that?
rather than just delete it.
Know you.
Well, let's see how fast we can do this, I suppose. Where are we going? Up. Let's keep going up.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Let's see the throne she's tried once before.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower.
Yeah,
Delilah's
we've heard all of this before. Just get me to the next level. I don't care.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed.
Please skip. Let's skip faster. I'm not reading all the stuff again because we'll be here all day if I do. You guys will just have to make do with looking back at the previous upload.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
I will, however, add everything to my library.
Must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called...
All right, you've explained part of it, but what
Skip.
We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
We've heard all of this. It's annoying that it doesn't just keep the save data for like stuff like adding books to the library, so you have to look at all of them again if you want to see them. Which seems a bit needless, really. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna not even bother with attempting to kill people or knock them out. Oh my god, so cool. It's still going. Alright, let's go.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yes.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
That is not a disguise, Emily Caldwin. You still have your hair showing, which is one of the major ways that people can take a look at you and discover that you are, in fact, Emily Caldwin. You didn't give yourself a haircut or anything.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight.
Skip. Yes, I'm slightly annoyed. Oh, sweet.
Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
It's fantastic.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
You asked for it.
You all right?
I
Oh,
won't let
God.
you get away so easily.
When others might choose to draw blood, you'll find another way. This, I think, is my highest praise.
Yeah, that guy's dead though. And that guy's dead. Worth it for the fishtail.
Welcome to Karnak. What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from War.
Let's give it a day or two.
All right then. Maybe a little more.
Huh. What's that out there? Is that?
That's
oh, that's
Hypatia
Hypatia Institute over there.
Going sunburn.
Just don't forget
No
about
wonder.
me.
I don't see any signs of Pharaoh. He seems to be late.
Or maybe we're early.
We should be here with the red shark. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight...
Seems right.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Give him a chance to tell his side.
It wasn't his fault, Ryan. Sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's going to claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat. Loading up for freight.
Need to find all the whale bone, and then we can move on. Sweet. Interesting. Textured on both sides. It's probably a bit unnecessary, but whatever. Anything else around here?
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place. Hey, come here.
How much money do we have?
Welcome.
We're about to find out.
Your face is no concern of mine.
Snowman, grenade, spring rays, and sleep dart.
Can't afford
We get a little bit more money. We can get that.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do,
I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking.
Sure, there've always been blood flies. I just don't remember it being so many of them. And so big.
Faulty memory. Comes to all who are old.
Careful with that sword. Huh? What?
What's going on here?
He's made a dog's breakfast out of the whole thing. And who's got to clean it up?
Oops.
Me, of course, as
Oh, that was
always.
a thing.
Everyone is looking for me.
Yes.
It might pay to be discreet.
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
You're not supposed to be here! How did you do that?
Oh.
This plate.
Show yourself and state your name.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Huh? What?
Someone protect me!
Where is she? Damn it.
Oh sweet, we got Falling Star that time. A significantly better roll.
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place. Before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge. Or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
Now that I actually know what I'm doing.
You! I'm not in the mood. Show you. What's the thing for you?
I would say I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's get out of here.
Hello?
Come on! I don't have time for games. How'd the execution go?
Use your eyes. They all died. Someone screamed.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
I saw you. No use hiding.
Someone there. Anyone here?
Hey, you! You aren't going anywhere.
Ah, shit.
Keep trying.
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard.
I don't want to die.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make it.
Alright. White rats. Great. Because I don't have anything that synergizes with that. So thanks, game. White rats are useful. The problem is that they're not nearly as useful as you might think. Especially if you don't have anything that actually helps you with them. Towers. That actually doesn't seem as useful as you might think. Pull objects, decelerate, actually. Hey Ferret, how's it going? There are people watching on Twitch. Also, hey Red, I assume you've been in the chat the whole time but haven't been mentioning or saying that, which is fine.
I know you're here somewhere.
Okay, so there is a couple rooms
Hey you! This area is off limits.
That sadistic crown killer.
For the Abbey! I'll cure the world from the likes of you!
No, no, no! Huh? What? Help me! Someone!
You know, honestly, at this rate, I think we might just not. Do I look sick as hell? Why do you say that? I mean, I just woke up, but
I don't have time for games.
Wherever you are.
there's a bunch of
Look at it. I don't even. I was weak. I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart. Tests me. Taunts me. I will not.
Yep. That's what I
wanted.
wanted.
If there comes a heathen stinking of the void, then they will meet death.
Oh, yep.
Tonight.
The normal package.
Something is amiss. Some heathen. Stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider. We unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night,
Oh my
never
God,
to
guys.
last again today.
Preach much?
Chosen path. What was that? Hey, who is?
I don't want to die!
From Abbey! End of the road for you!
You're gonna shoot your friend. You guys are
More
quite
Grandad
cold.
soldiers.
The blasphemer! I smell heresy on the archers. I have her in sight.
At this point, I am literally just like, I don't want to do a lethal run.
I'll stand against the
Because it's actually kind of a pain in the ass to leave everyone alive. And I may start to hate these people. They do not deserve mercy.
Definitely heard something. Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Genuinely might be starting to hate these people.
Adenar Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Lieutenant, no offense intended, but
Okay, let's try going over.
Adenar Station, no one ever goes up there.
Huh? I think I just saw something.
Pretty sure I saw someone.
No way they can find me here. Killer's watching. Well, we've screwed over our ghost run, unfortunately. Though, honestly, I would like to see someone actually perform a ghost run of this on this difficulty. Because, holy shit, these guards have like super hearing or something.
You can't stay hidden forever.
It might mean a lot of burning if the guards keep being absolute pain in the asses. I don't even care about the shit that I left behind. Let's go. I want my non-lethal. Fucking got it.
The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for recuperating aristocrats. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped. It's my hope that Hypatia can explain. They say she's brilliant and altruistic. Well respected across Zirconos.
You're gonna say, I guess we'll see, right? Okay. They didn't stoop that low. Now the question is, how heavily guarded is she? I think I actually like the idea of just doing a minimalistic approach and taking routes whenever I can, but not necessarily going out of my way for them. It means that I have less chance to get caught, which means that I have less chance to murder people.
Vanguard personnel, remember, the back dock is restricted to shift changes and watchtower operations.
There's a lot more bone charms and rooms in this. It's a lot harder. I'll give it that. I don't know if that's a good thing or not yet.
Should we check it out?
Nah. I'm just making sure it's still in order. Nobody comes around anymore. You never know when the Duke's gonna send someone else to check.
Like, I always said that Dishonored 1 was incredibly easy. Dishonored 2 is basically the reverse of that. Oh my god.
What was that?
Are you freaking serious? What even is this? Also, Dishonored 2 has some more janky things for you to sit on. As noted. Can we even get up there? I would like to get up there, but apparently the game doesn't want me to, so... I like that there's much more attention paid by enemies. I just wish that it didn't start to border on these superhuman levels. Come on. Do we have... Hang on. How much is it to get agility? We can get it right now. Hell yeah. The Holy Trinity. Dark Vision, Blink, Agility. Means we can go basically anywhere we want now. Man, this place has seen better days.
He never earned those medals. I'm twice the soldier he is. Someone should say something.
Just gonna put this over here because I have a strong suspicion enemies will put these back in if they find them. So there is actually a pretty good reason to hide them now. Top of for a while.
Sneaks around here. Not my job to clean up.
Sure, he knows how to talk to his boss.
What a
We work
waste.
harder and we come from better families. I should think that's just obvious.
Isn't it? I'm sure every day. Not sure soon. Dog barkers. My own stench. Now we're all on edge. I hate this wool. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
These oil tanks don't last
Are you
freaking
serious?
I'll look over there.
Oh, he's checking the oil tank.
So let's see.
I closed my locker.
What was it?
Coming out.
Nothing here.
Last time I left it open.
Let's have a look around.
Someone left a hagfish.
Just go. Oh my god. This man. This man. He started walking off and then it's like, nope. The jukes.
I'm bored.
Then go wander off. If you're so bored.
Put in a request for new boots.
Just turn
What
around.
I get? A sock. One useless sock.
I wonder who that was.
Where's the other guard?
Damn. I thought I heard blood flies for a second. Did I imagine that? No. No, I'm sure.
Oh, it's freaking bone charm, but this guy's in the way. I mean, I could deal with him, but it would probably bring his friendo over here.
Shankers.
There's no one here.
No, his friendo's already over here. So, never mind. Why is this vision coding like that?
You can tell just by looking at his shoes. Anyone here? Show yourself. Hey, intruder! Stop!
Are you serious?
No mercy!
Dark vision is completely useless now. Oh, did not tell me anything about that guy. You can't upgrade its range either. Okay, no. Let's go over here. Where did that guy come from? Is it that one?
Oh, not something bad.
Is that the man who killed me? Yeah, I think that is. Well, here. No, mate. You get to stay up here now.
What if the rumors are true?
And you. It's like playing chess. Except the pieces get angry and murder you. God, I need to get my quote system running again. That'd be a fantastic quote.
Oh, if only something would happen around here. Doesn't have to be a circus. Just some little bit of excitement. For all I care. I've got enough to worry about without their constant complaining.
This is totally the typewriter guy. No one will notice the difference. All for one measly bone charm. Honestly, it might not even be worth. If you think about how much effort it now takes. Elixirs restores slightly more mana. Why not? Healthy appetite food restores more health. Why not?
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left the hangfish. Jack in the pocket.
Recuperation. Dr. Hypatia's office is on the 4th floor. No, that's recuperation. Dr. Hypatia's office is on the 5th floor. It's gonna take a while.
Hey, who is it? Come back here!
Oh my god.
End of the road. I'll tear you to pieces. Think you're scared? You ain't going anywhere. She won't come far.
She's wounded! Let's
that?
finish her!
You can't hear them either. Might actually do to break that. I doubt it'll kill anyone, but...
Oh, if only something would happen around here. Doesn't have to be a circus. Just some little bit of excitement once in a while.
Of course I can read. What's he think? I'm stupid? I know all my letters and then some.
That guy doesn't even need to be bothered, really.
What happened to that custodian, by the way? Hamilton?
Once that watchtower is down, Megan can pick me up.
Who's coming from here? Let's see.
Great, the guard know I'm here now.
Oh well, nobody there. Piece of crap. Let me in.
be asleep. There's a lot of blood flies right there.
Kiss the outsider's balls for luck.
Okay.
What was that? Nothing after all.
Damn it. How does one use this elevator? Ah. You don't. That's the answer.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
Well, you make sure she stays where we went. Hypatia never leaves Addermine. Remember that.
Sir, it's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Maybe we're not clear on this, Corporal. In case anyone asks, the good doctor never leaves the ground unless it's on official business for the Duke. Got it?
I think I understand, sir.
That was sketchy as frick. But apparently we made it work. There's a watchtower, Emily said. Ah, right there. Might as well visit the Dishonored shrine, the Darksider shrine. On the recuperation. Nice.
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal. By some accounts, a monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery, preserved because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
Arboretum over there? It looks like one, doesn't it? All things considered, we're doing fairly well. Have to find a way in Hypatia's office here. Past that. Oh my god. Corvallis also didn't try to lock to locate, making it obscenely annoying to aim. Get up on the roof at least. A black bone charm? Solid landing. Falling from a significant height creates a shockwave on impact, affecting nearby enemies and objects. Nah. Do not care. Orders from Captain Ramirez. Dr. Alexandria Hypatia won't be working in her office today. She'll be in the recuperation auditorium instead, which is locked. She's not to be disturbed. If anything urgent comes up, I'll leave Dr. Hypatia's key in her office. Another thing. The janitor Hamilton is to remain in disease treatment until I interrogate him and decide on his fate. We've got him locked up in the little plant conservatory. There. No one is allowed to speak to him, even enter that room. Let's get that key.
On my connection to the people who need me the most. The workers and their families. Each time I hear there's been an outbreak of some fever or some new condition among the miners, it pains me that I am not with them, working to ease their suffering.
She's certainly altruistic. Give her that.
Nice.
No doubt the presence of a bone charm is the reason that Hamilton is locked up now.
Think you're being quiet?
No? I like the music of this place. Very chill.
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hangfish in their jacket pocket.
What's going on here?
Blood flies. That's what's going on here. Anything flammable that we might be able to use? I really hope the guards won't hear this. I don't think we can get anything with that many runes. That's a much faster way to get rid of Movement is slightly faster and stuff. Hell yeah. That is incredibly useful. So Hypatia is still alive.
Patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Please you cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see Kirin Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just... I used to do such good work, and now my memory is failing me. Who is that calling me? Excuse me.
Sounds like Hypatia certainly not in the best of states. Well, at least we got some information out of her.
Something is terribly wrong. But I can't put my finger on it. I wonder what she would say about this. I can hear her whispering. From down in a well.
Wherever there are opponents to Empress Emily Kaldwin, so follow the ghastly deeds of the Crown Killer. The first victims were citizens of Karnaca, most notably Carrie Brockburn, one of the earliest to so openly criticize the young Kaldwin. Just a month after the passage of her Sharecropper Rights Act, Brockburn urged the Parliament in Bristol to hold a vote for the no confidence. He never ceased to scrutinize the decrees from Dunwall Tower, attacking each with the same ferocity. After Brockburn's terrible death, several more fell in Karnaca, always old foes of the Kaldwin family, including Jenny Tynes, the former editor of the Karnaca Gazette. A week after her scathing editorial calling Emily an empress in name only, Tynes was found dead in her office, missing several limbs that were never recovered. When the murders spread to the other parts of the Empire. Dozens have now been taken, the latest being Ichabod Boyle, a respected businessman from Dunwall, who founded the Anti-Rationing Club to protest recent imperial decrees on the distribution of whale oil. Shivering silhouette. Why does it always trade off his stuff?
Terrible killings. So much blood. So much meat.
many... Oh, got one. Hello, Bosco.
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the crown killer.
Oh.
But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind.
She tested it on herself?
It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 488.
Whoa!
I've always wondered what your flesh tastes like, my dear assistant.
Well, shit. That's Dr. Hypatia.
I come and putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the... I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines, for the children in hovels at the edge of the city, cursed with short, nasty lives. And for Vasco, her trusted assistant, missing now for months. Wherever did he go, dear sister? I long to take him apart.
Where are you? Pale, posh friend.
Driving my stomach in desperate fever.
Your ridiculous morality held you.
I do kind of wish that they would just not put that in an area where you would be murdered every now and then. Just because I would like to listen to that. You know, I'll activate it and then we can leave. And I'll listen to it later.
I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want.
She's gone. What happened?
Oh God.
Here you are. Your ridiculous morality held you.
Oh. You freaking serious? I think she can teleport around. That's actually really annoying because she wasn't there.
Putting Hypatia to sleep as I want.
She's gone. What happened?
I'm hungry. Promise me.
Right. I still have no idea how to operate.
Some crackers.
Ah.
This door was supposed to be closed. Let him go! No mercy! Damn you! You aren't going anywhere! Let me show you how I got my stripes!
I just realized, we haven't seen grenades so far, have we? I'm wondering if they wanted to cut back on the amount of AoE damage that the player can do.
No, no, no!
Nice. Damn it.
It's the alarm!
Shit, the alarm! Here! Don't let her escape! Damn you! I'll be wiping up!
I was hoping that I could hide. Oh, but I forgot about the guard in the chair. It was asleep.
Is Hamilton in there? How is he?
He's losing it. You know, nonsense for hours.
Could you understand any of it?
Something about being attacked by a monster one night. Some beast that wanted to scoop the brains out of his skull.
I see. Keep this to yourself, will you? No need to spread silly rumors.
Of course, man.
Let's find out if I can make him see reason.
Hopefully it's inside.
What was the combination again? $488.
Huh?
Nice. Who opened this door?
Oh, maybe the wind or something.
Right, I forgot they. Hypatia just killed a couple people. This time, it has to work. I'm certain the dosage is right, and I will only have one chance. Grind all the solid ingredients together, including the aluminum salt. Done. Add some egg whites. They should have some in the kitchen, but I'll have to be discreet. Done. 2 weeks in my safe, away from daylight, should be enough for the serum base to activate. Add half a syringe of tainted blood taken from an infested human corpse. If Dr. Hypatia was in her right mind, she would probably object to this step. But since the Grand Guard put Addermeyer Institute under lockdown, several men have died, killed by bloodflies. They might as well serve the greater good. All the previous blood samples seemed promising. I'll need to avoid being seen again by the janitor. Heat the final mixture. Inject as soon as possible.
Her assistant's book.
Alexandria's new serum must never leave Addermeyer, and no one must ever know of her failure. We tested it on ourselves, which we often do, in fractional doses. The night was sheer horror. It's hard to describe the effects on the mind, the frenzy it induced. We were not ourselves. Alexandria muttered to herself, calling herself Grim Alex, almost as if she had a total shift in personality. I cannot commit to paper all that occurred, but I burn with shame remembering the way that my perspective shifted, as if my entire morality was upended. The following day, after recovering my senses, I felt better than I have in years. The serum might hold the keys to improving lung function and general vigor. It could even ameliorate the effects of some of our worst fevers and infections, but the cost was too high. The absolute loss of empathy, the unfettered appetites. And yet, a week later, I watched Alexandria on the terrace below. She was in a terrible way, disheveled, with words escaping from her lips that were jumbled and wild. Her movements were unfamiliar. In the morning, I asked if she had tried the serum again. She was most alarmed, assuring me that she would never again touch even a drop of it. She swears that only a sample remains, safely locked away for future study. Vasco, today was exhausting. I expect the flood of patients will be unabated tomorrow, well into the foreseeable future. It will be most helpful to me if you would set up a triage area. Send me only the most urgent cases, especially issues of severe bronchial distress, black spittle, festering wounds, and pediatric cases with coughing and serious injury. Those I must see right away. For the rest, could you please handle them personally? I trust your skill is equal to my own. Alas, I fear we will miss the little half-day off we discussed. Next month for certain. Alexandria.
How many more hours of this? If I had a timepiece, I'd know. I'm gonna guess... what, 3? Yeah, about 3 more hours.
Hey, you! Come! Here!
Huh?
You won't get away!
That was questionable. Damn it. That was the last sleep dart.
I finally understand it. There's a part of Hypatia that she doesn't even know about. It's always there, riding along in her mind, takes over, and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Duke keeps her here, and, if I'm right, sends her out on diabolical assignments. Hypatia is the one the newspapers are calling the Crown Killer. She leaves and comes back, leaving bloody footprints. But there's a cure, a counter serum. I'll try to administer it once I get my notes from the safe in disease treatment. Hello? Oh.
Something's missing.
Alexandria, I was just... No. It's you.
Yes, Vasco, my love. You were found out, and now we have some experiments to conduct. Come, I'll make you comfortable.
Okay.
No!
Fun. Reminds me, we have another one.
I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines. For the children in hovels at the edge of the city, cursed with short, nasty lives. And for Vasco, her trusted assistant, missing now for months. Wherever did he go, dear sister? I long to take him apart, to roll in the mess, rutting against his slippery skull, driving myself against his red fever. In time, good Vasco. In time.
Every time I think that someone set off the alarm.
You get another ship without pay.
I always think that someone is me. Oh, it's music.
Hypatia is the one the newspapers are calling.
Pretty sure I saw someone. I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
Vanguard personnel. Anyone discussing non-authorized persons will be court-martialed and imprisoned.
Jesus. Ah. Right, the trap. I forgot about that.
There are so many skilled craftsmen across the Empire.
You know it. Hamilton's diary. You can't go any higher.
fell into this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
There's another level. Level that isn't on the map. Interesting. So let's cure Dr. Hypatia, and then I think I'm gonna end it. Because we are running out of time.
Disgusting. Something's missing. Not quite right. I should check Vasco's notes.
Well, that was interesting. So Dishonored 2 crashed. Hold on a moment while it syncs back up and we can launch again. There we go. I just pressed J to bring up the journal and it just crashed. That was the most sudden crash I've ever had. Oh my god, this loading screen is immense. How's everyone doing? since we aren't going to be discussing much else while this loading screen is going. Anyone know any good jokes? There we go. Can we skip this? Nope. Luckily, I probably didn't lose too much save data, as I am a staunch defender of the idea of save early and save often. And quick save is a thing that I use all the goddamn time. There we go. Alright, where am I? Right, literally. Did not lose anything. Okay, let's check Vasco's journal. What is it? Counter serum notes. And half a syringe of tainted blood taken from an infested human corpse. Heat the final mixture. There we go. It's a big ass syringe.
It's ready.
That's what I want.
Kiss the outsider's balls for luck.
Clearing bloodfly nests. Lento, you're either brave or desperate to accept this job. We use smoke flash bloodflies with the full... Oh. We've already seen this. Once before. Reusing handwritten notes. What? That incendiaries actually have a purpose other than just damage. Solarium schedule. Luminotherapy appointments for the morning of the second day, month of Timber, 1849, approved by Dr. Vasco. Mrs. Anita Cordona, 2 hours. Mr. Roberto Garcia, 5 hours. Serve Mr. Garcia some valerian tea to ease his coughing every hour. Please schedule a session for him this afternoon as well. Mr. Andrew McAllister, 2 hours. Mr. Emilio Molinero, 2 hours. Miss Lucia Pastor, half an hour. The patient is pregnant and in very weak condition. Be sure not to exceed the prescribed time. Apply some leche thistle lotion before and after the session. Mila, 2 hours. Huh. That's what these are. There are 2 more rooms. Down there. We are out of non-lethal options to deal with Hypatia, unfortunately. That is not what I said to pull out. Camera. Oh my god, she just obliterated me. I assume we have to render her unconscious and then apply the serum.
No, no, no! Not back to sleep!
There we go.
I won't go. I won't give it back!
Hey, Kevin. Well, we just saved Alexandria Hypatia. That's a thing.
Dr. Hypatia?
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No. Someone was poisoning you. But you should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
Oh wait, does this mean that we actually get Alexandria?
I need to lie down.
Well, we just got the non-lethal option for this, I guess. I'm happy about that. I think most people are happy about that. Now let's hope I didn't kill him.
This is Lieutenant Mikos. Report to the duty officer as soon as you've finished your current patrol.
Can't actually get over to that. It's on a different floor. How are you, Kevin? Are you doing well?
There's corruption here. It beckons you. Promises riches and power. So much temptation.
Last entry in the matron's diary. I've been dismissed. That's how they put it. Like, I just brought them a tea and I could take my leave. And me, the fool, thinking I'm getting an afternoon off for a change. It says, grand. I'll see you early in the morning. Oh, my face turning a shade of crimson when they said I was never to return. Never! No explanation, and I'm not even allowed to see the good doctor. I must have done something awful to deserve such ill treatment. But what? Didn't I always support Hypatia? Didn't I always do what she asked? I was her other set of hands, her own words. I've been trying to recall what it was that I could have done that was so wrong. I did leave that vial of medicine on the counter and it got spoiled, but that was over a month ago and Hypatia didn't seem the least upset by it. Now I think she must have been ever so disappointed in me. But perhaps was too sweet to say anything to my face about it. All that work left to do. I'm too distraught to write anything more. Shame.
Someone there? You're so dead. Later, I'll be laughing over rock.
Shush.
Who's there?
Nothing, then. Hey.
What? Where did those rats come from? What the? Stop! All right, suffer.
Let me You finally found a place.
Someone there? All right, suffer.
I have to deal with two
You
guys
aren't
now.
going anywhere.
You're so dead.
Hold still.
No use running.
You even still have a head. Nope. Honestly, we can probably just leave. I think I'd be fine with leaving.
Hey! What was that? Wait, where is she? She might be somewhere close. That makes me so nervous.
Nothing here.
Come on!
Look around.
I don't have time for games. You won't get He's wounded!
Shadows do not reject shit against guards.
No use running! You aren't going anywhere! She can't escape!
Damn it.
Here! Don't let her escape!
Oh, was I destroyed by... We actually almost got out. Because we need to disable the whale, or the watchtower there, and then we can just go to the dreadful whale.
Nothing here. Let's have a look around.
You can't stay hidden forever. Keep your eyes peeled.
Damn, man.
That's your last mistake. You aren't going in. Oh, you're done.
I want the stupid rune.
Now I got my A's and Z's up. Did you think so? Not my
Gotcha. Okay. That is not what I said to pull out, game. It keeps doing this. For some strange reason, the game really likes pulling out my crossbow.
Damn it, I need to pee.
Wow.
Double shift, so I don't have to listen to it tell me about how much.
Can we just...
Obviously,
that rune will give me enough to get those.
Something bad. Maybe it's nothing. I hope they accept my transfer. I've got to get on board.
You guys not hear that?
The alarm! What's going on?
Oh, some people hear it.
Getting so one can't even breathe.
Okay, let's find something to throw.
If he eats it, then
That sounded like broken glass.
That is exactly what it was. Now
This
go
won't
investigate.
go unpunished.
I'll find you.
No.
Whoever did
I'll find you.
Get him.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself.
Come out, wherever you are.
Are you hiding? I don't have time for games.
Let's see here. upgrade power so that we actually have the full.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You've been found guilty of standing in my way.
Damn it! One of them must have caught me.
People don't hide their faces unless they're up to something bad. Help! Leave me alone!
I was not intending to kill him. I was intending to shoot him in the leg so that I could then choke him out. Okay then. Things never go my way, it seems. It was on the other side of the academy, in which case I'm not bothering with it.
Grand Guard personnel, remember, the back dock...
He's facing towards me.
I saw someone. You hide your face, coward!
She's wounded! Let's finish her!
I'd be less annoyed if they actually looked like they were going to lean against the rail in the first place, instead of just coming up to the rail and then turning around.
Personnel, remember, the back dock is restricted to shift changes and watchtower operations.
One unconscious fella.
This place yet. I don't like it. Ready now?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's get back to the ship.
Did you find Sokolov?
No. But Hypatia was the crown killer.
What? I don't believe you.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she's alive. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
What about Sokolov?
They gave him to a man named Kiran Jindosh. Do you know him?
Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Serkonos.
Then who's next? Let's hope Anton's all right.
Makes sense. Hey, didn't kill anyone. Fantastic. At least I'm going more towards the stealth side. Alarm's rung. One of them by me. To completely zero effect, which annoys me greatly. Holy shit, I missed a whole crap ton of runes. There were 3 paintings in that area. Oh boy. That was a much faster level. Even with all the backtracking.
In his day,
down.
Sokolov was Dunwall's genius. He transformed our city with his inventions. Electricity for the factories and carriages racing along above the streets. As I grew up, his buzzing and glowing devices kept me safe. His stories always made me giggle, and his outrageous conversations shocked aristocrats and overseers alike. Now, all these years later, Kiran Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. A mad inventor who has given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.
So, next time, Kiran Jindosh. Something I've been looking forward to because it was prominently featured in one of the trailers. Other than that, not really much reason. From Megan Foster. Dr. Hypatia needed a place to sleep, so I cleared the stuff out of the spare cabin. I was able to sell most of it. Here's what's left on the money. It's not a lot, I know. Whale oil is expensive and under Imperial rationing decree. But you know that. Hey, I'll take 100. There we go. Alright. I want to thank everyone who ended up showing up. It would not be an understatement to say that you guys make these videos possible. As without you, I would probably have stopped making these videos a long time ago. To even think of the fact that I have people who are willing to watch me is a massive motivational boost. So, thank you, everyone. I hope to see all of you around my campfire next time. And we will continue the story with Kiran Jindosh, the mad clockwork mechanic. Until then, bye.